what does a wedding coordinator do? Technically, what someone calling themselves a coordinator, they're not doing the planning. A wedding coordinator is not doing the planning, but rather taking all of those puzzle pieces, right? That's how I like to think of it. When my clients hire me for month of coordination, I'm really trusting that they planned the wedding pretty good. Sometimes it's a huge risk, but it's taking all of the plans they've made, all of the vendors they've hired, all of their ideas of how they think these things should be implemented on the wedding day, and then putting those puzzle pieces together and making it a successful event. So an independent coordinator, right, specializes in what I call, and what most of us in the industry call, month of coordination. Now, you might have heard the term day of coordinator, and I'm going to give you my opinion right now, okay? I'm going to give you my opinion, and the opinion of most professional wedding planners. There is no way someone like me, even me, I mean, I could probably do it, but you don't want this. You don't want somebody just coming in on the wedding day itself and like saying, all right, I got this. You want somebody to start at least a month before your wedding to put all of these pieces into place. Think about this. You have spent a lot of money on this wedding. Whatever your budget is, it's a lot for you. It is a huge investment. And this is a huge event. And this might be the one and only time you'll ever throw this huge event where you're feeding everyone, you're giving them drinks, you're providing entertainment, a beautiful atmosphere. You want somebody in charge of this event to make it successful, right? To make your vision a reality, and probably even better than what your reality was. So we call this service month of coordination, not day of coordination. Now, there are also venues that have coordinators, right? You go to the venue, you do your site visit, you love the place, and guess what they include, right? They might include tables and chairs, and you're like, oh, cool, like I like those chairs. We also include an on-site coordinator. We have a wedding coordinator for you. And then you're like, oh, that's awesome. That venue coordinator is going to be coordinating events from the time you arrive at the venue to the time you leave. That venue coordinator is there on behalf of the venue. Now, I've had people tell me in the past through the podcast, Michelle, I cannot afford to hire a month of coordinator. My budget is my budget, and this is all I can afford. And you know what? I'm down for it. I understand. I was on a very tight budget when my husband and I got married 20 years ago, and I couldn't afford a coordinator. And that was literally what got me started in this business. If your venue has a coordinator, it is an absolute benefit to you if you're not going to hire an independent wedding coordinator, right? Because that person is going to help you with the scheduling of events, and that person is going to help things flow smoothly and kind of like guide you through the wedding day. So coordination, a wedding coordinator is not doing the planning, is not designing things, is not researching things, but they are going to execute. And so it's very valuable.